Hello, Guitar Internet people. Stratohawk here. Today's going to be an opinion piece. Who's right? The cheap modified guys or the elite American guitar guys? Well, I'm going to say they're both wrong. They're also both right. Let's start off with what we got behind me. We got two Les Pauls. One is a 90s Korean Epiphone, and the other is a 2016 Kalamazoo, Michigan Heritage H150. There's big differences you can't see in the surface. With the Heritage, your neck tenon, so where the neck glues into the body, it goes in past the neck pickup. It goes just to the neck pickup in the Epiphone. On a Heritage, you had the thick, nice Quad A maple top. With the Epiphone, it's just a laminate top. This is a one-piece mahogany body. That's strips of mahogany to make that body. All the wood's usually better quality in an American made. You get some of the nicer, newer Korean stuff, some of the newer China stuff. You can get some pretty nice choice woods, nice stuff. The metal quality for the frets is typically always better with American guitars. Not always trash. Problem I find with the import stuff is a lot of times you end up having to do a little bit of fret work, but that's, you're shipping it in a container all the way across the ocean, things are going to happen. Both have great value. $1,600 is what I paid for the Heritage. By the time you calculate the fact that that's got a better bridge, better tuners in it, hand-cracked nut, my own personal hand-wound PAF pickups in it, nowadays that's what, $800 guitar used if it's in good shape. You got a $250, $300 set of pickups in it. Pretty soon you're getting pretty close to the price of the Heritage. Obviously, if you're going to buy a Gibson Les Paul Standard, which that is the equivalent of, it's going to cost you at least $1,000 more, if not $1,500 more than this Heritage. One of the reasons why I chose to go with the Heritage, that handcrafted in Michigan, and I mean, a Quad A top, super nice guitar for $1,600. But to tell you honest, right now, this one sounds better than this one because I like the pickups in this one better than the Seymour Duncans in the Heritage. But I enjoy playing the Heritage more. It feels better, it resonates better, it vibrates better, all that. So on the other hand, I also have the modified side of the story here with this Strat. This is my main guitar. I've been playing gigs with this guitar for 20 years now. It is a 2002 Mexican 60 series 3-tone burst body with a Fender American-made FSR 1959 reissue neck on it. I never liked the original neck on this guitar that much. It was just a little bit too skinny for my hands, so I got this fatter neck on it. Pickups are hand-wound 59 spec by myself, and that's got a Callahan bridge in it. Great guitar to gigs, got the poly, so the poly finish doesn't fall off of it. Always got the nice, pretty 3-tone burst, and I can beat it and bang it and not worry about hurting it, not worry about it being super expensive and super good tone with good pickups and good parts in it and not super expensive. But there's also value in, if you have the money, or if you know the person, or you have the barter system, and getting the custom handcrafted side of things and getting something that was handcrafted like this here Strat copy that was handcrafted in Kentucky, made out of all Kentucky woods other than the rosewood fretboard. Depending on where you find custom guitar builders, not all of them are super expensive. So sometimes you can get something really nice and custom crafted to you that isn't ultra expensive. So at the end of the day, like what you play what you like. There's value in both. No one should feel bad because they can't afford a nice guitar if all you can do is buy a Squier or an Epiphone and then just gradually fix it up and modify it. Great, cool. You get to have something that's all your own and something that you've made into what you want. If you have the money to buy something really nice, custom shop, American made, handcrafted, great. But you don't need to go rub it in other people's face that you have all this super nice gear and that it's all better than their gear. They got a lot of pride in what they build or what they bought if it's theirs. So don't be discouraged on either side of the camp. Enjoy what you can enjoy. I've got Mexican, Japanese, American Strats. They're all great. They all get gigged. I've got the American Les Paul. I've got an American Gibson Firebird. And I've got an import 335 copy. And they all get played. They all get loved. I enjoy them all because they all have great value at the end of the day. I prefer, personally, to lean a little bit more towards the nicer stuff, the American stuff. It usually feels a little bit nicer, resonates a little bit nicer. I get more in tune with the feel of a guitar, and a lot of times the higher end stuff, the stuff that's made in America, is typically made with a little bit better woods. Japanese guitars also, a lot of times, are just amazing right out of the box. Barely need to do anything unless you want to customize for different tones or anything like that. So play what you like what you play whatever is within your means. So don't harp on somebody because they can't afford the nice stuff, and don't give somebody who's got all the nice stuff a hard time because they can afford it. You know, there was a local guitar shop here that didn't last all that long because the owner was very, very opinionated. He was set in stone in his ways and what he thought was good and what he thought wasn't, and that really turned people away. And he ended up closing down his shop because it never got that busy, because people were like, well, I don't want to go there because he talks bad about the things I like. So let everybody have their own opinion. It's guitar. It's an art form. It's subjective. It's like the whole tone thing. Guitars are always going to sound different to everybody's ears. Not everybody gets their ears killed by the sound of fingernails on a chalkboard. Everybody hears different frequencies and hears different. So play what you like what you play. Y'all have a good day. Catch you in the next video.